What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mastamynd here over for Ohio Cannabis Live, and welcome back to another episode of 420 Live Ohio. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button right now, and make sure you hit the notification bell for updates. We do appreciate you being here, and we'll start the show in just a second.
Another Mastermind hit.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mastamynd here. Welcome back. And first thing I want to ask you today is, what are you medicating on today? You know, me, I'm gonna go ahead and just relax, and I'll be medicating later. So I look forward to hearing what you guys are medicating on. And while you're telling me that, let's talk about today's news. So the big news is that Buckeye Relief has now secured a license for their first dispensary. So now we have Buckeye Relief dispensary coming, and we also now have the Fireland Scientific dispensary coming, and now we also have the Strawberry Fields in Columbus, Ohio coming. So those are three new dispensaries that are coming soon, and I know that there will be more. So I definitely want to know what you guys think about that. And moving right along, I just want to remind you guys that we're having an open cannabis meeting tomorrow. It's open to the public. It's at 7:30 p.m. and you can RSVP on my website at OhioCannabisLive/events, and you will be able to get the Zoom link. And we will also have a way coming soon where you won't even need a Zoom link. You'll just be able to go to the website and hit join meeting, and you'll be able to join the meeting or the event. So that's something we're working on. Also, I want to let you guys know that we've got a couple new cultivators out there, or a couple new brands out there. We've got the certified that's out there as flower now, and we also have the supply, which I'm being told is actually really Cresco. So that's something we didn't know about. So we're learning stuff as we go. The program is starting to grow a little bit, but one thing we have to stay on top of is the tier system. The tier system was supposed to be dropped back in May of last year. There was a meeting that they had. I video streamed that meeting live, and I don't know, what happened after that. Everything seemed to be going just perfectly fine, and they were going to eliminate the tier system, and they were also going to change the 2.8 unit to a 2.5. Instead of it counting for 2 days, it would only count for 1 day. So that means that 5 grams of material would only be 2 days versus 5 grams of material being anywhere from 3 to 4 days. So it would be definitely a change that would help patients be able to get more material, use less days, and not have to worry about what the THC is for the product. And truly, that gives us an opportunity to focus in on the product itself, and that way we can look at the lineage, the terpene profile, and other cannabinoids to figure out if it's the right strain for us. So that's something I definitely think is important for patients to be able to do. Hopefully we'll start to see some prices come down as some more shops come online. Also, I think there's some people who are maybe interested watching this video about opening their own dispensary. So the licensing process will be opened back up. You will have to have quite a bit of investment capital, or some investors able to even get them to look at you or consider you for an application. It is some type of lottery process and a scoring process. The scoring process determines your eligibility based on various criteria, some of them being whether you're a minority or not, whether you're super filthy rich or not, and all these other weird variables. But it's still relatively expensive to become a member of this medical cannabis program that we're in right now. Also, just want to bring you guys up to speed on a few things. We're still doing the meetings for patients every Saturday, but every month we're doing one meeting for everybody. So if there's some people you want to come, want to come to the meeting and you don't have your card, you can come to the meeting with us and talk to us and engage with us in the virtual environment, which we'll be using Zoom for right now. And we can have up to 100 people in that meeting. Some more exciting news that I'm really excited to tell you guys about is 2 new updates to my website, OhioCannabisLive.com. I am pleased to announce the Seed Reporter. What is that? The Seed Reporter allows you to report any seeds that you find in your Ohio medical cannabis. That way, we as patients have a centralized place to keep track of where our seeds are. So this is a brand new feature I just added to the website. I'm really excited about it. And I'll be putting out a couple videos to show people exactly how to use it. It's pretty simple, and it doesn't collect any personal information. It doesn't require you to log into my website either. So that's something I'm very, very proud of. Next, we also have the review system, which will allow you to basically do your own product review for any product in the Ohio medical cannabis program, and it's already set up for you. You don't have to put in a whole lot. You can use a 5-star rating. You can upload a picture, and this will allow us to gather information specific to only Ohio's market and Ohio's medical cannabis products. Also, again, don't have to put any personal information there, so it's totally anonymous. And I think that's one thing I really like, is you don't have to have any of your personal information shared at all. You can make a totally clean, anonymous review of a product, and that will help a lot of patients in the program. You'd be surprised. I have done a lot of reviews, and I hear a lot of people say that it is very helpful. Unfortunately, I can only do so many reviews. So next thing I want to update you guys on is my current health situation, which is going to be kind of rocky for the next few weeks. If you didn't know already, I have cirrhosis of the liver, and I have had some complications with that. I have a complication called portal hypertension. What that means is that there's pressure on the main vein that goes to my liver. What can cause more problems is the more pressure that builds up on that vein, that can create what they call esophageal varices. And these are just smaller veins that actually rupture and bleed inside. It's definitely an unpleasant thing. On May the 12th, I have a test, an upper endoscopy, for them to look to see if I have any ruptures or if I have any potential spots of veins where they're getting ready to start bleeding that they can actually intervene on. At the same time, I'm experiencing what I believe to be some complications from a hernia mesh surgery, and so that causes me lots of abdominal pain. I met with the surgeon last week and this week, and his recommendation would be to remove the current hernia mesh and replace it with a different one. And that will only be if I don't have to have any procedures done during the upper endoscopy on May the 12th. So it's going to be touch and go for me. But I would say after May the 12th, at least I'll know. Because if they end up doing any type of intervention, which they call banding, during my upper endoscopy, that will pretty much almost certainly cancel the hernia surgery for good, forever. So I would be just stuck with an issue with a hernia mesh, and it would just be too risky for them to perform any type of other surgical cutting on my abdomen at that point. That would just mean that my liver disease is progressed to a point where any type of procedure that I would have in the future would be a lot more riskier than it currently is now. So that, and I'm hoping for the best. I've been lucky before, as you saw with the tumor that I had before, and a lot of energy from the cannabis community has really been helpful in trying to get me through. I've been in a lot of pain sometimes, and I'm really good at just smiling it through, but other times it's tough. My legs are swelling up sometimes, and I just keep moving and keep staying occupied and trying to provide you guys with the best service that I can do. But it can be very challenging. The last thing I want to tell you guys is that, I'm not trying to sell stuff to patients or be a salesman or anything like that. And I'm not interested in being brand ambassador for any of these current companies in Ohio. I'm not interested in doing that. But what I am interested in doing is being able to allow you guys to get some Ohio Cannabis Live merchandise. So like if you would like to get this or a t-shirt or a rolling tray or a grinder, something like that, I would be interested in doing that. If you're okay with that, I would just like to make a few dollars to cover the cost of my website and to be able to, make that money back, because I have to pay for the website, the internet, the Zoom. It's a little bit of money. I'm on Social Security disability, so I don't really get any extra money, and I used to fix computers, but I haven't been able to do that due to my health reasons. So anything I could do to make a couple extra dollars to help offset the cost of what I'm paying to run all these websites and do all these things for you guys would be helpful. And also, what I would like to do is, if I could come up with some extra money, is to be able to do giveaways and give people money or gift cards to help them, because I know that there are people who are struggling just like me. And one thing that I have as a long-term goal is to be able to give back to people and not have it affect me directly. It's a big mission in life to want to say, what I would like to be able to do is get enough money to give it back to people. Instead of giving enough money to keep for myself, I want to get enough money to give it away. I can tell you again about another guy that I admire, a young man named Mr. Beast. And Mr. Beast is this kid who ended up becoming famous on YouTube for doing all kind of silly little things. But once he started to make some money, he decided that his goal now was just to be able to help people. So all he does now is videos, not all the time, but a lot of his videos are about helping his community, helping friends and family, and just giving back. He gets so much money, he just doesn't even know what to do with it anymore but to give it away. And that's what he likes to do, and he wants to do it in a respectful and responsible way. So I just want you guys to know that. I mean, so far on this YouTube, I made like $8, and that's nothing. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and close up with just saying that I really appreciate your support. And I'll see you guys hopefully at the meeting tomorrow on Saturday. All right. Peace.